My mother started work cleaning a millionaire's house on her first day. She told me the living room was huge, with shelves full of books. She asked the owner, "Did you read?"
Did you read all these books?
Most of them. Why?
My mother realized something powerful. Knowledge could change a life. That night, she came home and turned off the television. She made a learning plan for me and my brother. We had to finish 2 books every week. On weekends, we wrote a report about what we read. She told us,
"If you use that time to develop your God-given gifts, wouldn't be long before folks was watching you on TV."
Those words sank deep into my heart. From then on, I, Carson, studied late into the night. But even with all my effort, I was still at the bottom of the class. When my teacher asked how many I got right on the exam, I whispered, "None." The class laughed. I lowered my head in shame. Every day after school, I avoided my classmates. The teasing didn't stop. I lost my temper and got into a fight. They sent me to the principal. He asked what happened. I said it was an accident. No one believed me. He showed my mother my report card. It was D's and F's. He warned that I might be expelled if nothing changed. On the way home, I felt guilty. I promised my mother I would not fight again. But about my grades, I wasn't sure. I had tried my best. Maybe my classmates were right. Maybe I was dumb. My mother looked at me and said, "You're not dumb, my son. You are smart. You just haven't used your intelligence yet. But if you keep these grades, you'll spend your life scrubbing floors in a factory." Her words shook me. I vowed to change and prove myself to her. But my grades still did not improve. One day, my mother watched how I read. She found the truth. I was severely nearsighted. She broke open her savings and bought me glasses. For the first time, I could see the board. For the first time, the pages were clear. Slowly, my grades began to rise. The day I passed an exam, my mother's joy was beyond words. From then on, I loved learning. I read late at the library. I read in my dim room. I even read in the bathroom. Anywhere I could, I studied. Soon my grades improved a lot. When I brought home my first A, I ran to tell my mother. She said calmly, "If others can do it, you can too, and you can do even better." Those words became my drive. I pushed myself harder. The first time I stood in front of the class to be praised, I felt something new. It lit a fire in me. My hunger for knowledge grew. I became curious about everything, even a small pebble. I read every book I could find about rocks. One day in science class, the teacher held up a black stone and asked, "What is it?" The room was silent. I raised my hand. "It's obsidian," I said, and explained how it formed. My answer was so detailed that even the teacher learned something new. From that day, my classmates saw me differently. After class, the teacher showed me a microscope and let me look. That moment opened a new world to me. My desire to explore grew stronger. For years later, I went from the bottom to the top of my grade. My mother watched me receive an award. She was proud. After years of work, I earned a full scholarship to Yale. I met a brilliant young woman who became my girlfriend. We dreamed about the future, but I still faced obstacles. I kept failing chemistry. If I didn't pass now, my dream to be a doctor would end. My girlfriend asked, "What do you do best?" "Reading," I said. "Then read," she told me. "Read as much as you can. The answers are in the books." I took her advice. I studied day and night. With her help, I filled every gap. On the exam day, the pages were full of formulas. My mind was ready. The answers flowed. When results came, my name was there. I had passed. At graduation, I was recommended for an interview at Johns Hopkins Hospital. It was the mecca of medicine, but many dreams died there. They took only 2 neurosurgeons each year. That year, 125 people competed. They asked, "What makes you think you can be a brain surgeon?"